Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Catherine Rule and today is day 6 of Vlogmas. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do some onion dyeing. So here's an example of the onion dyeing that I'm going to be doing today. As you can see, it's a really pretty peach color and it's achieved just through onion skins. I used yellow onions. So it's a really fun natural dyeing process that's pretty easy. I'm going to show you step by step how I did it. I'm doing Vlogmas this December, which means I'm doing a video every single day, and it's going to be a combination of dyeing tutorials and holiday crafts and holiday activities. So stay tuned for a lot of fun videos coming your way, and also you can go back to my channel and check out the other days of Vlogmas that I've already done. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more dyeing tutorials and Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get started.
So this is a test swatch I did before, and I am really impressed with the color. Let's see if we can achieve it again. This is linen, so linen takes the dye very, very well, and this is only with salt. So I haven't washed this yet, so I don't know how well it's going to hold up in the wash, but it's really pretty impressive how much color came out of the onion skins. These were with yellow onion skins. So I'm going to just wrap up a few things today and kind of walk you through the process of onion dyeing. This is a doily I have that has these stains on it, which is basically the same color as the onion skin. So I figured let's just do this because it's got stains on it and there's no reason to keep it this color. I'm going to put some rubber bands around it just to give it like a little more, like a different sort of, here, I'm going to scrunch it. I want it to be more random. Since this is round, I want it to be more random. And I'm just going to give it a scrunch and then put some rubber bands around it. Now, these rubber bands I got at the dollar store, and then I use them and I hate them. So I'm just going to use them for dyeing and Shibori. All right, that's good for that one. I'm just going to keep it over here. Then I have another piece of linen. This is a really pretty little piece of linen. And I'm going to just sort of fold it up. I'll probably use these for a quilt. I'm kind of building up a new stash of swatches for quilting and other projects. Sometimes these small pieces are really fun to play with. So for this one, I'm going to do a right triangle fold, and I'm just going to alternate going back and forth. So it's an accordion folds with a right triangle, and between each one I just give it a lot of steam and go slow to make sure it stacks up nicely. And if it has a little tail at the end like that, that's fine. And I'm going to put the rubber band in the center of the right triangle. So just one rubber band will do for this fold. Now I have some cotton. I just want to do kind of a variety of fabrics for you guys so you can see how the different fabrics take the dye. This is a lightweight cotton. So for the concentric circles, I'm going to pull it from the middle and then put rubber bands around like you would if you were making a ghost craft. And each rubber band is going to be a separate circle. So you can put as many as you want. I'm going to do 3 for this one. Okay, so there's 3 pieces. And I have my onion skins here. I've been saving them up for a little while, and I'm going to make a dye out of them. You kind of want to base however many onion skins you have on how much fabric you have. So the more onion skins you have, of course, the darker it will be. And this is like not that many, so I don't really want to use a lot of fabric because I want it to be like a decent shade. So anyway, I'm going to soak these in salt water for a little while, probably like an hour or two. I'm going to dissolve this water and the salt together and put them in to start to soak and get ready for the dye. And that's the next step. So I have my water here on a little hot plate. I'm warming it up. I'm not getting it to boiling. I just want it to be a little bit warmer. I have about 6 cups of water, and I'm going to put probably about a cup and a half of salt, just as much salt as I have in this thing. It's about 3/4 of the way full. The salt is going to just go into the fabric and kind of help it get ready to take the dye. And I'm going to keep the salt afterwards too, so I can put it into the onion bath after a little bit, after the onion skins start to give the color. Alright, so the water is pretty warm and the salt is mostly dissolved. So I'm going to put the fabric in there to soak for about an hour and just let it do its thing. Okay, so now I put about 8 cups of water into the pot, and I've taken out the salt water. I'm saving the salt water. I have my pieces here. There's a little bit of onion skins on them. That's okay. Take that off. I'm going to put the onion skins that I've been saving up here into the water, and I'm just going to let them start to heat up and watch for the dye start coming out of the onion skin. So I'm not going to put the fabric in yet. I have it to the side, and I'm just going to let this heat up and start to turn like an orangey color. So it's on sort of low. I don't want this to boil. I just want it to kind of simmer. So I'm going to just let this sit for a little bit and come back before I add my fabric to it. Okay, so now it's been simmering for at least an hour, and I think it's getting a lot of good color. So it's time to add the fabric. And I'm just going to gently add my pieces. I'm going to leave the onion skins in there because it's tie-dye. I don't really care if it's like uneven. If you were trying to get a really even layer of dye, I would probably take them out, but this is fine for this. And it kind of almost keeps everything down in there, which is nice. And I'm just going to let that simmer for a little bit until I like the color. The thing about natural dyeing is it takes a little while, so it's just sort of something you have to have simmering throughout the day and just check on it multiple times. So that's what I'm going to do. So these have been in here for a little while. You can kind of see how they look. They're starting to get some color. So that's good. I'm just going to leave them in there for longer. And I'm going to add the salt water that I was soaking them in before. So just going to put that in just to like use it. So we're going to bring that back up to a simmer because the water was like room temperature. And continue to let that. So I let them soak for about 4 hours, and then I took everything out and rinsed it with cold water just to get the excess dye out until they ran clear. And then I opened them up, and unfortunately my camera died. So I'm really sorry. But this is what they looked like after they dried, and I'm heat setting them with the iron. This is the right triangle fold, which turned out really, really pretty. And this one here is the concentric circle, which looks really nice with this peachy color. I'm just really happy with the way they turned out. I think that they turned out even better than the test swatch that I had, so I'm really pleased. So here's the doily, and I think it turned out really nice, and it kind of hides the stains, which was the whole goal. I think it looks really fun and very like anthropology. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever tried onion dyeing or other kinds of natural dyeing that you have done. It's just so much fun, and I'd highly recommend it.
Thank you so much for watching. That concludes today's onion dyeing video. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more Vlogmas videos. And be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more dyeing tutorials and other Vlogmas videos. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.